Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea Tranquility. That's right, it's Wednesday. New album, new product review day. That's what we do each and every Wednesday here on the channel. If you're clamoring for new music, Wednesday is the day here on SOT. Today we're going to take a look at the 8th album, brand new from afmrecords, from Finnish melodic death metal band Mors Principium Est, Liberate the Unborn Inhumanity. Great package here with lots of really cool artwork. These AFM releases are always a joy to open up and take a look at. I mean, this is just a spectacular looking digipack. Let's get the booklet out here. Here we go. There's the cover artwork again. You got lyrics, more art. Do we got a shot of the band anywhere in here? That I don't know. Is it coming up? I don't think we got the band in this particular one. Let me just make sure I didn't miss a page. Nope. No band shots in here. All right. Speaking of the band, we've got Ville. Oh boy, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciations here. Ville Viljanen on vocals. Jori Hokio on guitars and programming, keyboards and things like that. Jarkko Roku on guitars, Timu Hienola on bass, Timu Hienola on bass, and Marco Tomila on drums, with some additional folks that help them out live. But that's basically the band. Female vocals on one song by Sarah Lindroos. All music written by the band, produced by the band. And yeah, good sounding album. So these guys, again, Finnish band. They've been around for a while. In fact, they've been on afmrecords for quite a bit, if my memory does not mistake me here. Their first album was originally released in 2003. That was Inhumanity. They got The Unborn from 2005, Liberation equals Termination 2007, and Death Said Live 2012, Dawn of the Fifth Era 2014, Embers of a Dying World 2017, Seven in 2020, and here their 8th album, Liberate the Unborn Inhumanity, in 2022. Really cool band. I mean, you have to kind of like this kind of stuff, but it's all the songs are very fast-based. And fast-paced, I should say. Fast-based, fast-paced. It's fairly technical. You know, the guitar work, the rhythms, lots of keyboards on here. To me, when I listen to this band, they don't have the most original sound in the world, but man, they're so good at what they do. They really are. I mean, this is like high-quality stuff from start to finish, and there's 13 tracks on the album. You know, for me, when I listen to Mors Principium Est, I immediately think of kind of like a blending of Dark Tranquility and Children of Bodom. All right, so really technical guitar work, lots of shredding solos, and the riffs are really cool and intricate. It's a lot of, really fast drumming, some blast beats at times, and, the vocals are the lighter style growling vocals, so they're not the full-on type of thing. They're more of, you can pretty much understand what he's saying. He is kind of growling, but again, it's more of the kind of the gruff, ragged type of growling thing. Again, think of Dark Tranquility, Children of Bodom, that sort of thing. And it's really easy stuff to listen to. And if you like the faster paced stuff, there's a little bits of speed metal in here, a little bits of prog metal in here, a little bits of power metal in here, but ultimately it is death metal, but it's just so speedy and riffy and, musical. It is very melodic. They call it melodic death metal for a reason. Interestingly enough, so you got 13 tracks on here, and it's all really good. There's not a bad track on the album. For me, the album really starts to kick into high gear on the second half, which is very unusual because a lot of times bands and labels and things like that, they will kind of front load an album because they want to pull you in right away. I enjoy the first half of the album. You got songs like Cleansing Rain and Eternity's Child, which is excellent. The Unborn, The Lust Called Knowledge, and Valley of Sacrifice Part 1, which we have a Part 2 later on in the album. But for me, it's not until track number 6, Finality, and then Two Steps Away and Inhumanity, where all of a sudden the band really kicks it up into high gear. It seems like the riffs are a little heavier, the solos and even some of the little fills and things are more technical. The riffs are definitely more technical, and the songs even get catchier. Pure is excellent. Track number 10, The Animal Within, is ferocious, but it's memorable. All right, the guitar work is just, man, if you like really intricate prog metal, you're going to dig this stuff. And there's lots of keyboards on here. And the keyboards are not just sitting in the background, just kind of doing this little ethereal thing. They're part of the arrangements, okay? You got Life in Black, Fragile Flesh, and then Valley of Sacrifice Part 2, which, again, comes at the the first part comes at the midway point, and then it finishes up in the ending point. There's no mellow tracks on here, as George and Lee would say. No softies here. It's high energy melodic death metal, loads of intricate guitar riffs and solos. The one thing that I've always kind of knocked these guys about a little bit, and again, I don't think it's so much Mors Principium Est as it is just the whole melodic death metal thing in general, is after a while some of this stuff starts to sound a little samey. And it's a fairly longish album. There are 13 tracks. So, for some folks, they're going to be like, all right, well, this song kind of sounds like that one. That one kind of sounds like this one. And how much does this differentiate from the stuff from their last album, the album before that? I totally get that, because I do get that way with melodic death metal at times. It's like and there's great bands. I mentioned the other two bands, At the Gates and, the early Soil work and early In Flames and all that kind of stuff. After a while, a lot of these bands start to sound a little bit alike. Right, and yet there's like almost you have a hard time differentiating one from another. But these guys, man, it's just such quality that even though like melodic death metal is not my go-to style of extreme metal anymore, I still do appreciate the bands that do it well. And these guys really do it well. The production is immense. Like I said, the songs are catchy. They're heavy. If you like more challenging music, there's lots of that here. Great guitar work on here. The guitar work is off the charts. And the vocals, they fit the music, right? The vocals maybe what gives it the sameness for me, because he doesn't vary his approach all that much. But you know what? It works for this style of music, so it is what it is. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 star. It's just really good. It's high quality melodic death metal from Finland, and if you've never heard these guys before, like I said, they got 7 albums before it. This is as good a place to start as any. Some of their early ones are really strong, but they've, to my knowledge, and from what I've heard, they haven't released a bad album. So, go check it out. Mors Principium Est with the great title of Liberate the Unborn Inhumanity. Brand new on afmrecords. Check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. All together. All the damn time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. Stay tuned for more stuff today. We got a bunch more new things coming at you. So all sorts of different stuff. We got some prog. We got some instrumental stuff. We got some kind of AOR melodic rock. You just had some melodic death metal. So there's all sorts of things happening here today and each and every Wednesday here on the channel. Of course, we cover all sorts of different genres, right? All forms of heavy metal, progressive metal, black metal, death metal, power metal, classic metal. We do progressive rock, we do jazz fusion, we do classic rock and classic hard rock, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we cover here on the Sea. Thrash metal as well. So hopefully each and every week you find a few new things to listen to and go check out. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click on that notification bell, right? The little bell thing there. Click on that. You'll get an email every time we post a video. We also have the links down below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page, where we have all sorts of cool Sea Tranquility stuff you can pick up to wear and show, and help spread the word of the channel here. So thanks, everybody. I am Pete Pardo. We'll see you shortly with more new album reviews here on What's Hot with Sea Tranquility Day. Take care. Bye-bye.